Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Welcome to the next episode of my podcast. Let's talk about words. In this podcast, I talk, as you see, about words. What I mean here is I choose some words or expressions and try to explain them, give you examples, explain in English, give some help, visual help to make you remember, to help you remember those phrases and words. And this is something that I also do with my students during my lessons. So these are just very short extracts, I would say, of something that I also do at the lessons. Of course, during the lessons I don't talk to myself, but I talk with my students. But here it's just an example of something that I do, and I thought that this kind of videos could be useful for you if you want to learn English, to help you just listen about words. I like playing with words and talking about words, so this is something I like doing, and I just wanted to share that with you. As usual, I forget to change my camera so that you can see me and not this, not the title page of the video. Okay, so anyway, today we're going to talk about the words difficult and challenge and difficult in different configurations. My recordings are usually very spontaneous. Sometimes I prepare some presentations, but today I have no presentation. It's just going to be work on the screen, doing some search on the internet regarding those words, giving you examples and giving you some talk about the words. Okay. So what you can see here is just the blank document, and I'm going to show you how I work with words and how I do the search of around one word when I am learning, and what I recommend to do to my students. Okay, so the words that we're going to work on today is challenge. Jesus, I don't like when things are happening without my control. You know that? Somebody's doing something that I don't want. So challenge, yes. If we look, let us maybe choose dictionaries first. Challenge. The challenge can be a noun and it can also be a verb. Here we have a noun first and then we have a verb. So when you think about a noun, the definition we have here is the situation of being faced with something that needs great mental or physical effort. The word effort is also a good one. In order to be done successfully, and therefore tests a person's ability. Test person's ability. So, okay, let's maybe just copy this short definition here. Something that needs great mental or physical effort. I chose the word difficult not without a reason, because difficult is also something connected with the challenge. If something is challenging, it's very, very difficult. So challenge is something that usually, is somewhere beyond your abilities, or on the limit of your abilities. Yes, that it needs great mental or physical effort to do. Yes, usually something scary. Yeah, I really don't like when things are opening on my window, on my screen. Okay, but I guess we just need to ignore it. Okay, face a challenge. There you can see you can face a challenge, take a challenge, rise to the challenge. Let's maybe face a challenge. Take a challenge. Okay, it wasn't there, but you can take the challenge. And Okay, asking if something is true or legal. Okay, that's another meaning. Yes, you can challenge somebody's opinion, or a challenge to a member of the jury should be made before the trial begins. Yeah, so some kind of maybe not denial, but you're waiting for a proof that somebody is right. Yes. Okay, but let's look at the verb. Yeah, I don't want this recording to be too long. Invite somebody to compete or take part, especially in a game or argument. So challenge someone to do something. Question if something is true or legal. Okay. Tell someone. Okay. To invite someone to. Yeah. Okay. Let's maybe put this. But it's not really so clear. Challenge someone to do something. Tina has challenged me to a game of poker. Okay, always remember when you make notes of the words or definitions, put some example that will show you, or that will show you or help you to remember how to use that. You know me, I like a challenge. Yes, I like challenges. Let's maybe put that in yellow. Okay, so these are our examples. So you can challenge someone, or you just take a challenge, or face a challenge, or you can like challenges. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's also the fact that I like challenges myself. Life without challenges is just boring. Okay. The next thing I'm doing here now is okay, thank you. I'm looking in the dictionary, Dickie Dictionary, that's Polish dictionary. So here you have explanation in Polish. Yes, wyzwanie. But I like this dictionary because it gives quite nice examples. He was well prepared for the challenge. Each day seems a new set of challenges. Trying to become a doctor was quite a challenge for her. You can also make an adjective here. It was quite challenging for her. Yeah, so something can be very challenging if you think it's very difficult. Yeah. And here we come to the second word that I wanted to talk about, which is difficult. Yes, trying to become a doctor was quite challenging for her. Okay, so I'll also highlight it in yellow. Difficult. I think this word is easy in general. I think it's one of the first words you learn when you learn English. Yeah, so it's one of the basic words, difficult. So, okay, we'll talk about it in a moment. Yeah, maybe I'll not go through. You can see that there's a lot in this dictionary, really, yes? Walka, wyzwanie, podważyć, kwestionować. That's also in the meaning of challenge, yes? If you don't agree with someone, you challenge him. You also have a lot of connected expressions, yeah, related expressions here on the right side. Challenge cup, physical challenge, challenge from, you can take challenge from someone, challenge for something. Yeah, you've got explanations here. Intellectual challenge. We'll not go through these because, there's really a lot. So challenge is a useful word to know, I think. And the same with difficult. What did I write? Okay, I just did the spelling. Difficult is challenging. Yeah, the test was very difficult. It's an adjective, yes. It wasn't as difficult as we expected. Difficult. Yeah, I think there's not much to it. Difficult problem, difficult case, difficult situation. The situation was very difficult. So, difficult is not difficult. Difficult is not a difficult word, really, but I just thought, it's connected with the challenge, so we can put it here. Your son is very difficult. I think he needs more discipline. Okay, so here is just more sublime or more abstract meaning of the word difficult. That is difficult to deal with. Yes, difficult situation, difficult problem. You know what? I don't know what to copy here. Difficult. Okay, this is because I'm typing too fast, Difficult. I wonder what definition we will have here. Okay, needing skill or effort. Okay, not friendly, easy to deal with. Not easy to deal with. Yeah, easy is the opposite of difficult, actually. Okay, I will put that definition in here. Okay. Needing skill or effort and not easy to deal with. Okay, maybe it's not really sophisticated definition, not easy or simple. Yeah, hard to understand. Hard is also a good word if you, okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Hard. And I will just put it maybe hard as a synonym, yes? Not simple. Okay, not easy or simple. Let's put it like that. Hard, difficult. He asked me a difficult question. Difficult also having problems. Yeah, a person who is difficult is not easy to deal with. Yeah, you can have a difficult person, a difficult problem. Let's put that into examples. Difficult situation. Difficult person. Not easy to deal with, right? So we can put these as examples. But I also wanted to look at difficulty, which is noun created out of difficult. Yes, difficulty, the fact of not being easy to do or understand. And it's important to know how to use them in the sentence. Yeah, so for example, we finished the job, but only with great difficulty. The difficulty of the task excited him, so he liked the challenge. She had great difficulty finding the job. Have difficulty doing something. That's okay. Difficulty again. I just need to change the colors and the fonts. Okay, maybe I can make it a bit bigger. Difficulty, yes. Have difficulty doing something. Yes, do something with great difficulty. Do something with great difficulty. So you can see it gives our more options, more possibilities. People with asthma have difficulty in breathing, have difficulty doing something or in doing something. Yes, have difficulty in doing something. And here we can put do something with great difficulty. Let's just put those examples here. These are good ones. She had great difficulty finding the job. The difficulty excited him. Okay. These we can make... Jesus. What is happening? I don't know, maybe we can just leave it bold as the rest of them. Okay. Difficulty. Have difficulty in doing something. Do something with great difficulty. So now you can try to think of some topic. What is particularly difficult and challenging for you? Maybe it's learning English. Do you find learning English challenging? Do you think it's a challenge for you? Do you think you can take this challenge? Or is it maybe too scary or too difficult? Do you find it difficult? Actually, we can also put one more phrase here. Find something difficult to do. You can use that with any adjective, yeah? Do you find it difficult to learn English? And because of that difficulty, do you give up? Do you just put it off? That's another phrasal, yes? You put it off. It means you procrastinate. That's a very, very fashionable word now, I think. So you put it to the later time. You just put it off. So you think, okay, I'll do it next week, maybe next month, maybe next year, you know, somewhere in the future, I will learn English. But now, you know, I don't have time for that. I think, you know, there are more important things. I don't need it right now. Of course, the question to ask yourself too is, is it one of your priorities? Yes. Is it something that you actually need and you want it, or is not your priority? If it's not your priority, then it will not be successful. This is something that I included in one of my workbooks. The workbook is about 7 conditions to learn English. Yes. I think it's very good, and many people don't think about it before they learn or they start learning English. So, okay, that's again, just by the way. I will put the note, this workbook in my comments, but I think it's worth thinking of before you take the challenge of learning English. If it's too challenging for you, I will show you that it's actually not so challenging and you have influence on everything. You just have to think about it. Yes, and you have to be aware of many things and be honest to yourself how much time you can spend, how much time you would like to spend, and are you really motivated? Do you really have a good motive, good reason to learn English? Okay, so I started to talk about English instead of challenges, but many people that I work with find it challenging. For example, because they work and they think they are too old to learn English because they are 40, 50. This is the people I work with, yes, and I prove that they can do anything. Everything depends on them. Is maybe not the same kind of learning as young people, but you can do everything and I can help you with it. So that's the challenge. I like challenges myself, and especially challenges when somebody tells me that he will never, or he or she will never learn English because he's tried so many times. Never say never, as I say. Okay. Yeah, anything more with challenges? I think I've been talking about this quite a long time, but there's one more thing I wanted to do, which I usually do, is find some image that I can attach to this. Okay, so a challenge. Okay, I don't like the one with writing, but I want some kind of... Okay, maybe this one. Something is a challenge. You know, because I like working with images, and people think with images, not with words. So if you associate an image with the word, it's much easier, a challenge. Okay, let's say I will use this image, something that is challenging. Okay, I quite like these images with climbing a rock, because for me, I think that's very challenging. It's really hard. Oh, no, it's not what I wanted to do. I mean, for me, that would be challenging because I'm afraid of heights and of spaces, big spaces, and it's really scary. Yeah, so something that is really scary is challenging for you. Also, swimming is challenging for me because I'm really afraid of water. So there's one more picture, one more image that I wanted, which is this. Because if you take a challenge, you go out of your comfort zone. And I'm not sure if it's really good quality, but so definitely taking a challenge is leaving your comfort zone. You leave your comfort zone if you take a challenge. And usually that's how you manage to change something in your life. And it's not only about English, it's about many things. So for example, me, I went out of my comfort zone and I set up my own company a few years ago to teach English independently online to adults. I don't work at school, so that was a big challenge for me, and many people said that it's not going to work, that it's going to be very difficult because it's just my own decision. And working at school teaching children is much easier. Not that teachers at school are have easy job. I think it's not easy job, but then you don't have to do so many things on your own. When you have your own company, you have to decide about everything, and you're independent and you're the leader. Everything depends on you if things are going to work out. So that's challenging and that's difficult, and you can take the difficulty. It can be really hard. And, what is your challenge then? What is challenging for you? What is difficult for you? Do you like taking challenges, or do you really take challenges, or do you just think it could be a good idea, but you don't do that? This is something that usually I would ask my students, and they would write something about it. So that's a good task. Or record something on WhatsApp or on Messenger. Send me a recording. If you would like to work with me, give me a sign. Let me know. I would be grateful. I will answer any kinds of comments or contacts. So if you think that what I do could be helpful for you, just let me know. And okay, that's all the challenges for today, because now I'm getting too philosophical, I think. So have a good day. Enjoy the long weekend. And see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.